for softball, you're great. You've got this move, which is great, but what you've been taught with your back foot is squish the bug, right? You want to you're keeping your weight on that back foot. So when you finish your golf swing, look at this. When I finish my golf swing, look where that weight is. Look where my hips are. Let me hit a golf shot. I'll show you what it looks like. So again, you make a swing, and there we go. So I've lost distance. Oops, four. I've lost distance. Oopsies. And I'm slicing it. Okay? So if you are a slicer, make sure you're finished in 5 minutes. Really? Oh, I gotta hurry. I got so many things to tell you. If you're a slicer, you gotta finish your golf swing, okay? If you're a slicer, you gotta finish that golf swing. So here's a great swing thought for slicers out there. Here's your swing thought. I need your swing thought to be, your club head should be moving fastest, not at the ball, but 3 feet past the ball. So for instance, some of you will make a practice swing. You'll do this and you'll be like, oh, this golf shot's gonna be so good. Did you see that practice swing? And you go to hit an actual golf ball, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, it's kind of high, but it's short and it's to the right, and, you know, it's okay, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. Well, look where my weight ended up. So what happens is, when we have a practice swing, there's no ball. So we automatically swing through it. The second we put a ball down, guess what? We think our job's done once we hit the ball. So what happens is we stop swinging after we've hit the ball, we stop moving, our hips end up here, and our weight's on our back foot. Okay, so here's your swing thought. Anytime that you hit, you're starting to slice, your swing thought is, I want to have my club head moving fastest 3 feet past the ball. If your club head is moving fastest 3 feet past the ball, it will literally pull you to the front side. There was another gentleman that told me that he has the alligator arms, right? So a little bit of the alligator arms. So if you have that, that's that chicken wing. When you come through, you get that chicken wing. Ladies get this a lot too. So what happens, you get that by because you're decelerating. But if you accelerate, it will literally pull you. It'll pull you to that front side. So there's your swing thought. I want this club head to be moving fastest, 3 feet past the ball. Oh, now what happened there? It was a low shot.
Tapped it.
What did you say?
Lifted your head. You lifted your head.
So what happened is, I lifted my chest. But here's the thing, I didn't lift it substantially. I probably lifted it about this much.
Right.
But don't forget, let's say I lift by 1 inch. I'm now hitting about halfway up the ball.
That's right.
That's it. So that shot was a pretty good shot, but I lifted about an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and that's what made it go low. If you lift 2 inches, now you're barely hitting the forehead. So look, that's not a massive lift, but it will cause shots that look like that. Okay, so just remember, anytime you hit it skinnier like that, keep your chest level or brush the grass. Okay, Dan told me I have 5 minutes.
Chest level.
Straight to driver. Okay, driver. Woo, my favorite club of the day. Driver. So important in driver. Number 1 is tee height, okay? This is non-negotiable. Well, it is negotiable, actually. So there's a non-negotiable coming up, but I can negotiate this. Tee height. Typically, what I should see is half the ball behind the driver. I should see half the ball. If someone will stand behind you, they should see half the ball over the back. Now, I often see people tee it up, and I can't see any of the ball. If I can't see any of the ball, good luck getting this up in the air. Driver's the one swing you want to hit it on the upswing. So again, if I can't see the ball, you're going to struggle. Now, for me, you will see me, I will have the entire ball. Okay, I have the whole ball over the back of my driver. Please don't do this to start. I do it for long drive. It's something I've trained for long drive. So please don't do it to start, because what can happen, you'll go right under the ball and it'll pop up in the air, and often even put a scuff mark on the top of your driver, also referred to as an idiot mark. Not cool. Okay, so just half the ball. Now this one is non-negotiable. I can fix some of you by 20 yards right now. What happens is, in ball position in driver, this is my fairway, it is non-negotiable. It has to be off the instep of your lead foot. That's your left foot for my right-handed golfers and my right foot for my lefties, okay? So that's where it needs to be. What I see from golfers as I'm playing with other amateurs, I see that ball position sneak back in their stance. If it gets back to about halfway, you've lost 20 yards. So here's a little tip to make sure your ball position is perfect with driver. What I do, I stand, I just kind of eyeball it, where the ball would be in the middle of my feet, okay? So I eyeball it, the ball would be in the middle of my feet, and then I simply move my back foot.
Nice.
Okay, that's all I do, move my back foot. Awesome, so every time you do driver, feet together, back foot. Now, this is also one of those top 5 tips I need you to take home. Take a look at this golf swing. I'm going to make a golf swing. Okay, my feet are all set up straight, make a golf swing, and this is as far as I can turn. My belt buckle is facing the American flag. Okay? Now, the only change I'm going to make, I'm going to take my lead foot, so that's my left foot for my righties and my right for my lefties, and I'm going to fan it to about 11 o'clock. Okay? Fan it to about 11 o'clock. Now, not 90 degrees, not a 90 degrees fan, just a baby fan, about 11 o'clock. Okay? That's the only change I've made. Check this out. Baby fan, watch this. Now, my belt buckle is facing this gentleman in the Augusta National event, right here. I've just seen 45 degrees of turn, and all I did was fan my front foot. What did I tell you that leads to distance? The ability to make a turn. That just got me 45 degrees more turn. I'm begging all of you, fan your foot in every club, every iron, like full swing, every iron, not chipping and putting, irons, fairways, hybrid, driver, fan it, all of it. Now, any of you who have knee injuries, I was speaking to a gentleman at the range that has a knee injury, by fanning the front foot makes a huge difference on your knee. Okay, huge difference on your knee. If you have 2 bad knees, my golf coach has told me I can tell my students to fan both feet. But if you don't have 2 bad knees, keep the back foot straight. Also, back injuries. Okay, if you have a back injury, try fanning both feet. Takes pressure off your back. Okay, so again, and as we age, we lack flexibility. The fanning of the feet, experiment with it. Experiment with it. Now, please, don't do this today on the golf course, all of these things. You will be swearing me, you'll be cursing my name in the golf, but do go to the driving range, maybe this weekend. I beg you, in the next week, go to a range to practice these tips. Dan, I'll send Dan the tips, and he'll be emailing these out. Okay? So, I've got one more thing I'm going to teach. Is that one more minute? Okay, one more thing. Okay, so I talked to you about tee height. It's half the ball. I want to see feet together, move the back foot, fan the front foot. Next thing is posture. And again, I can help some of you add 20, 30 yards today. So this is what I need you to do in posture. What I see from gentlemen often, gentlemen are stronger in the upper body, so they do this, right? Because they want to muscle it, because they're stronger here, right? So I see this. But look how hard it is to turn with that hunchy shoulders. What I need to see is a nice straight flat back. Then I can turn. Once I have that flat back, I can turn. When I have the hunch, see how restricted my turn is? And turn leads to distance, okay? What I see from women will often get set up, not bad, pretty good posture, and then they sit, and then they sit. And then what can a woman do from here? All she can do is lift her arms. If you want to know, remember ladies, I told you 80% of all female golfers can't hit it 200 yards, I'll show you why. A lady, typically ladies, what they do is they lift their arms. Now if you took a picture at the top of my backswing, you'd be like, oh Lisa, what an incredible backswing. I haven't turned one bit. All I've done is lift my arms, and all I can do is drop my arms, and I'll hit it 150 yards straight down the pipe. Right? And it's true.
That's what I do.
Men always say women are slow. Are you kidding me? We're not in the backyards. We're not in the ponds. We're straight down the pipe, 150 yards all day long. Right? Right?
Yeah.
But do you want to know if you're an arms lifter? Does your 8 iron go as far as your 7 iron? Go as far as your 6 iron? If you have clubs that all go the same distance, you're an arms lifter. Because all you're doing is lifting, and all you can do is drop, and there's no turn. There's no turn. So to fix that, what I need you to do is good posture here. Good posture will help us, okay? So here's the 4 steps to a good posture. It's on the tip sheet Dan's gonna send you. Shoulders back, chest out. So just, this becomes comfortable for us. So it's shoulders back, chest out. Now not arching our back, just kind of standing nice and tall. Shoulders back, chest out. Number 2. Bow at the hips, butt sticks out. This is where I see ladies tuck their bum in. Ladies tuck their bum in here, okay? I need to see booties out. Okay, shoulders back, chest out. Butt sticks out, men and women. Butt sticks out. Crack the knees, not bend the knees, just crack. And here's the key, arms hang naturally. When I see people come to the driver, I see this. And as soon as you start stretching out, look how hard it is for me to turn. Okay? It's got to be arms hang naturally. Okay? Arms hang naturally. And it's the exact same with your irons. Shoulders back, chest out. Bow at the hips, butt sticks out, crack the knees, arms hang naturally. It's about a fist width for all your clubs. Again, arms hang naturally. It's about a fist width. Same thing, same posture, arms hang naturally. Okay? And then this is where the women say to me, Lisa, what do I do with the girls? What do I do with the girls? Is it above the girls? Is it below the girls? Is it one on top, one underneath? Women don't know what to do with the, I know, right? Here's the deal. If it was above the girls, sorry boys that we have to deal with, but we just got to talk about it. If it's above the girls, look at my shoulders. How the heck am I going to